Are you looking for information related to medical jobs in Luxembourg? Here it is. Let's get started. Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to the Escape Plans. I hope you all are doing great and enjoying our videos. So, we are back again with another important topic. We are covering healthcare jobs in Luxembourg. So, since the day I posted video related to finance and IT, we received a lot of questions from you related to medical jobs in Luxembourg. So we didn't know that we have so many people who are waiting for this vlog. So we decided to cover this topic ASAP. This vlog will be useful to all the medical professional who wants to work in Luxembourg or considering a move to this beautiful European country. So let's get started. First of all, let's start with the job opportunities and job role Luxembourg offers. So here are few examples of the medical opportunity in Luxembourg for expats along with their skill set and qualification. To work as a general practitioner here in Luxembourg, you must have a degree in medicine, a residency in general practice, and registered with the Luxembourg Medical Council. And to work as a specialist doctor in Luxembourg, you must have a recognized medical degree, a residency in your specialty, and registered with the Luxembourg Medical Council. To work in medical sales department, you need a relevant bachelor degree and some experience in sales or marketing. If you want to work as a medical researcher here, you need to have PhD in relevant field and experience in medical research. And lastly, if you want to work as a nurse here in Luxembourg, you need to have a nursing degree or diploma, and you also need to be registered with the Luxembourg Nurses and Midwives Council. Now, let's talk about the salaries Luxembourg offers in medical field. So, as we know that Luxembourg offers high range of salary in every field. Similarly, it offers quite good salary in medical field as well. So now, let's see the salaries in medical field in Luxembourg. One important thing to note that salary will always vary depending upon the experience you have, the qualification you have, or the skill set you have. Now, let's talk about the criteria. So, criteria is very important when it comes to medical jobs. For other jobs, it is different. But when it comes to medical, you need to keep few things in your mind. So, let's start with criteria now. Number one, you need to register yourself with the medical council, and that is very important in order to apply for jobs here in Luxembourg. Number two, qualification. You must have a recognized medical degree from a reputable university, and your degree should be equivalent to Luxembourg medical degree determined by the medical council. That is very important. And if you have studied from the European country or you have done your training here, in that case, you don't need to do that because your degree will be considered equivalent to Luxembourg's degree. And if you have done your medical degree from India, in that case, here is the list of the degrees which are recognized in Luxembourg. Also, if your degree is not in French, German, English, or Luxembourgese, in that case, you need to translate your degree to one of the official language of Luxembourg. Number 3, medical registration. So if you are coming from any third country and you are not from Luxembourg, in that case you need to submit a proof of registration from your country that you hold a good character certificate or a license to work as a doctor there. You need to submit that here in Luxembourg as well. Now let's talk about the language criteria. So if you want to work in medical field, one of the local language you need to know, that is mandatory, and you have to be proficient in that language, and you also need B2 certificate for that. So basically this makes sense as well, because let's say if you want to work as a general practitioner here, in that case you will be communicating with local people, and those people might not know English. So for that reason it is mandatory to know one language here. Or even if you want to work as a nurse in hospital, for that also it is mandatory to know one of the language, because you might need to read documents which are in French or German. So one of the language is definitely mandatory for you to know. Next is criminal record check. So if you want to work here in Luxembourg as a medical professional, in that case, you need to submit a criminal record check document here as well. And if you're working in your country, you can get it from there. In case if you're working somewhere else, you need to submit in that case as well. And the certificate you will be submitting here, that should not be older than 3 months. Application form. So once you met all the required criteria, you can collect all the required documents and you can fill the application form. Along with it, you also need to pay 450 euros, which is a fee, along with your application form. Once you have done that, it takes 4 to 8 weeks to get the license, and once you have that, you are allowed to practice medical here. Now, what are the ways to apply for this job? Number one, you can try career website like jobs.lu, monster.lu, jobfinder.lu, or you can try LinkedIn as well. Number two, you can try agencies who helps in finding jobs here in Luxembourg. Number three, referral. So you can also try referral if you know somebody who's working here in Luxembourg as a doctor, or you know somebody who is in the same field, you can try referral there, and your friend could refer you and give you the required information. Luxembourg attracts many people from medical field as well. And one of the reason is the famous work-life balance in Luxembourg. Salary is an advantage, but apart from that, it also has many other benefits. For example, over the weekend, the doctors generally don't work. It doesn't mean that if you have an emergency, you won't be able to find one. They do have emergency hospitals here where you can go and get the medical treatment if you need so. Also, they don't work like late night. I can share my experience. So I remember when we came here in Luxembourg and we had to book an appointment for the first time, we used to see that the only appointment we used to get around 6:30 or 7 was the last, and over the weekend you don't find any appointment. And many doctors I have met here who are from the France or Germany. So as I told, that Luxembourg is in the center, it attracts many medical job seekers, and you will see many people from other countries working here as a doctor. Yes, if you want us to cover a step by step of application or registration process, do let us know into the comment section. We will be happy to help. So this was all the information we wanted to cover for medical jobs in Luxembourg. I hope this video will help you in your journey. We would also recommend that don't forget to do your own research because you need to do a lot of research for it. Thank you for watching. Namaste.